I'm at Redmond Caves. This is cave 5, I think. Darn it. I just looked at the map, but I got distracted by equipment malfunction. Junk, I tell you. Let me do a quick lap around the entrance here. It's reasonably good lighting. This is a smaller cave. I'm gonna have to get down and crawl if I want to explore the whole thing. Should be fun. Okay, I'm standing up here, so the entrance ahead, ceiling's maybe 4 feet tall. I'm gonna have to crouch down. It's good even lighting here, so I can look around a little bit. It's partly cloudy, so sky acts as a big diffuser. Let's see if I can go. There's only one other person here. He already went through this cave, so I got this cave pretty much to myself. Notice the sandy floor. I'm almost standing up now. So the floor slopes down, but the ceiling's kind of flat. Okay, so not too small of a cave. I'm standing up now. Gonna look around without the flashlights on. Then I'll go ahead and turn on the flashlights. Sounds about right. Hopefully my flashlights behave. Okay, there's one down. There's 2 down. Let's see if I can go a little bit farther. Usually there aren't bats in here, except maybe in the winter. So I'm not expecting any bats. If I do come across any bats, they'll be sleeping this time of day, so I'll have to dim my lights a little bit. Today is a weekday, so there aren't too many other humans here. I'm gonna kind of zigzag my way in. See if I can. Wow, it's cold in here. You think about it, where it's cooler in the shade. Well, in a cave, it's in the shade 24 hours a day, right? So there you go. Should be cold. Simplified way of looking at it, but not entirely wrong. Looks like my video's flickering a little bit. It's these stupid flashlights. They're not designed for videos. Unfortunately, they aren't really good lights designed for videos. It's quiet in here. Now that I'm away from the entrance, I'm near the Redmond airport, so sometimes you hear planes. There's a road outside. Sometimes you hear vehicles. But other than that, all I hear is myself, my own footprints, and my breath, and me going blah, 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 blah. It's a very wide cave here. It's dozens of feet wide, but only, well, right now it's a little over 6 feet thick. I'm still standing. 6 feet tall, sorry. But yeah, it's the ceiling is starting to, I'm not sure if it's the ceiling sloping down or the floor sloping up, but somehow the cave is getting smaller. It's shrinking. I blame the cold water. Vandalism in here. This is a convenient location inside the city, so they have a lot of problem with people vandalizing this place. Graffiti and all that nonsense. People do it, they think they're so clever. Ooh, look at me, I sprayed paint. Like, that's hard. But anyway. Darn it, one of my flashlights. My flashlights, they're mounted on 1/4x20 mounts, so they're free to rotate. Sometimes they want to point at each other instead of what I'm trying to shoot videos of. Okay, I'm gonna go through this loop back here. It goes both ways. It goes to the right and the left. It comes back together. It makes a full loop. On the map, it warrants you too small, but you know, that depends on how, if you want to crawl through dirt or not. As long as I'm here, I'm leaning towards crawling through dirt. More vandalism. Too bad. Oh well. Some of it you might be considered obscene too. But personally I think any vandalism is obscene, but whatever. Notice I'm at a high point in the cave, the ceiling. And there's rocks underneath it. So the ceiling is higher because it fell down onto the floor. That's not vandalism, that's natural formation of the cave. Interesting. Since the floor is packed in here, it's damper, I guess. It echoes more. I don't hear it now, but a second ago I heard my footsteps echoing. It's kind of neat. Of course, if there were bats, I'd try harder to be quiet. But right now, no sign of bats. In fact, it's been a couple of years since I've seen a bat in here. Most bats really hate humans. Couldn't imagine why. Maybe they watch the news. It's another taller point in the cave. Notice how the ceiling is getting white. Not so much vandalism back here. A little bit of spray paint, but not nearly as bad as back there in the easy parts. Yeah. Okay, since I'm gonna be crawling, ow, got something in my pocket that was stabbing me. All right, since I'm gonna be crawling soon, I'm gonna put on my gloves. I'm gonna get all filthy. I got nice and clean yesterday. I haven't washed my shoes yesterday. Oh well. Let me pan up here so I'm not just staring at the floor. Wow, it stinks in here. This stuff on the floor, I keep calling it dirt, but keep in mind there's probably a good significant amount of rat droppings in it. So yeah, make sure you get your shots before you go caving so you don't die of tetanus or something. Anyway,